I would suggest you to go with the motorcycle that connects to you, and that you feel you can use it better, that you feel is a good bike for you. Since it's the weekend, I have a little fun time with myself. So yeah, reason you all are here is because today I'm gonna make my 75,000 kilometer ownership review of the Hyosung GT 250R. A fantastic small little bike, this one. Not exactly small when it comes to its looks. It has a small but powerful 250cc engine, and one of the main reasons I fell for this was, oh boy, the way it looks. What a look at this one. I've always been fascinated about this bike from the day I saw it. So yeah, I've had this bike for 8 long years, and the amount of things I've done on this bike, the rides I've been on this bike, the places I've taken this bike, it's nothing short but surprising to me. The way it's handled, everything. There are ups and downs. There's always ups and downs in life, and of course it is a motorcycle. It has mechanical parts, and parts fail, and not everything lasts a lifetime, even ours on this planet. I'll get to what it's like maintaining this motorcycle, the problems I've had before, and what are the regular known issues or something that you need to be aware of before you get this motorcycle, along with tiny little good things and tiny little bad things about the motorcycle. If you have any questions, definitely put it down in the comment section below and I will address them. If you own a Hyosung and you are facing some issues with the bike, I'll definitely be more than willing to help you out, get it sorted. And I service my own bike, yeah, so I'll be definitely more than willing to help you out. So found a quiet spot for myself to make a video. Empty, absolutely muddy roads, but yeah. So this is my 75,000 kilometer review of my motorcycle. So good things about the bike is obviously the way it looks. It's a beast. He's a really big boy. Nobody would ever say he is a 250cc just by looking at it. All around like a proper big bike. That is about the looks. I feel it looks fantastic. I feel the bike connects to me. Different people might feel differently about the motorcycle. Maybe you like it, maybe it connects to you, maybe it doesn't. So that's left to each one of you. Coming to the performance of the motorcycle, it is a small engine. It is a 250cc. I wouldn't want to go in depth with the specs of the motorcycle. It's available everywhere on Google. I would like to say the motorcycle feels absolutely nice to ride. You may feel it's lacking power in the lower revs. That is because of the weight of the motorcycle. By the looks of it, you can tell it's a pretty heavy bike. Everything that you see here, all the body parts, is exactly the same as its bigger sibling, the GT 650R. There's some minor upgrades to the 650, such as the chassis and the braking. It has a powerful braking to make it stop because it goes much faster than this bike. But otherwise, everything else that you see, the fairings, mirrors, tank, everything is exactly the same as the GT 650R. It's a twin-cylinder V-twin engine. Even if you are like cruising down the highways at 120 kilometers per hour, I feel the engine does not feel that stressed, and you can do it all day long. I can vouch on this because I've done it all day long. We've done quite a few rides. I think we've done 600-700 kilometers in a day, which is comfortable on this motorcycle, and the engine does not feel stressed. Absolutely happy with the way it performs and the way it looks. To address the hate about this motorcycle, I'd say it just shows the mentality of that person. Motorcycles, any motorcycle for that matter, is not meant to be hated. maybe you just don't like it because of the way it looks, or because of the way it performs, or anything that you may feel you didn't like it. A lot of effort put into making a motorcycle. I feel you should appreciate the motorcycle for what it is, because it reads Yosung. They say it sounds Chinese, it's a Chinese bike, or they break down and all that, but that is not the case. I've not had this issue before. I know a lot of people have complained before that the motorcycle has issues, and like, you know how the media works, right? So the negative thing they show first, and everybody falls for it and everybody watches it. Negativity is something that attracts people easily. So you get to see that as well. I'd say leave all the negativity aside, appreciate things for what it is. But honestly guys, I don't care. I like it and it's doing well, so that's all that matters to me. So yeah, the first thing they ask you is like, oh, racing bike. It's not a racing bike, it's a bike like every other bike in the market. Of course you can use it for racing. You would end up coming last though, because it's pretty heavy. But otherwise it's a good bike. I think one of the major issues that I had is, of course, with the service center. Unlike other motorcycles, Yosung did not have multiple service centers in Bangalore. There were only 2 service centers, and there's no competition for them to keep their standards up, so they messed with the service. That's one thing that's honestly I would like to tell you, and it's out everywhere and people know it. So me being enthusiastic about motorcycles, I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I don't mind working on my bike. So I learned how to work on my bike. I learned to diagnose the problems. I learned to figure out what to do, how to fix the bike. Parts I buy, I try and reach out to the showroom to get a couple of motorcycle parts if I can. In case I don't get the parts, I order them online, parts that you need on a regular interval. Like say for example, be it clutch cables, be it brake pads, be it throttle cables, clutch assemblies, clutch plates, air filters, oil filters. So I buy them all at once from the website. So I don't have an issue with the parts. I always keep them ready whenever I need it. Before I need it actually. So I order the parts in advance and keep it ready. Just in case, worst case, something happens, I have the part and I can change it myself. And I know how to change it. I've bought all the tools. I have enough knowledge about the motorcycle. I can tear down the entire motorcycle and put it back into one piece, without struggling. Service wise, I'm pretty sorted. I know what to do, and even if I don't know what to do, there are lots of good mechanics out there who can handle this bike. It's pretty basic. The engine is basically derived from the Suzuki DR250 and the DR650. So it's a pretty basic engine. It's an old engine, it's not something new, and most of the Suzuki parts fit on this motorcycle. In fact, I'm using the Suzuki oil filters, and so it's exactly the same. So authorized service center, it was expensive. They used to rip people off, they used to steal parts, they spoiled the name of Yosung. So they are one of the main reasons for the downfall of this brand in this country. And it has had a little bit of battery draining issues as well. People have complained that the bike is running fine, but then suddenly the battery is not charging, or the battery is broken, or something's wrong with the battery, or the battery drains too much as such. I'm using Excite 14AH battery on this bike, and I feel it works fantastic. I'm pretty sure you'll never come back saying you have a battery issue with this motorcycle. So for me, it's worth every penny that I've paid. I don't know about, maybe you'll say you'll get good bikes or you'll get faster bikes for a lesser price, but that's not something that I want. The market is full of motorcycles, and there are a lot of different bikes that you can buy these days, but I would suggest you to go with the motorcycle that connects to you, and that connects to you, that you feel you can use it better, that you feel is a good bike for you. And it need not be to please someone else, and it need not be whoever that person is, they may say, oh, it's a nice bike for like, that's like 5 minutes and they're gone. You're living with the motorcycle and riding it for a very long time. So I would suggest you go with the bike that you connect to. This has been my 75,000 kilometer review of the Yosun GT 250R. If you want to know something about the motorcycle, or if you have any questions at all, hit me up or leave a comment. I will reply. 100 kilometers per hour in about 7,000 RPM, and it still revs all the way till 11,500 RPM, so it's okay, I guess. The top speed is still somewhere around 170 or 180 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I would say you need to learn how to handle the bike first, than complain that the bike does not handle well. Definitely 100%. Thank you all for watching. I'm finally back, and there's gonna be many more motorcycle videos coming up on my channel. So thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Tell me, isn't that enough? Honestly.